Oh my God, you're sweating.
I know. That was odd. That 357.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions, and even hotter wings. And today I'm joined by Bryan Cranston and James Franco. Together they star in Why Him, which is going to be in theaters December 23rd. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
And Bryan, I think you might have a bit of a competitive advantage because the New Mexico roots, it's not just about Breaking Bad, is it? It's about the hot chilies, right? You like the hot chilies.
Hot chilies down there, the green chilies.
Damn.
Chiles, as they would say.
James, how are you with hot food?
All right. I'm terrible with hot food.
That's the fun.
The
You guys
most
ready?
important thing is what's the prize? Whoever outlasts.
Oh, a
the other.
30-second plug. We really extend for you on this show.
Great.
You ready to get it started?
Sure.
All right, so this first one is Sriracha. Sriracha, not a big deal. Why Him? It tells a holiday tale as old as time. You have a father and you have a boyfriend, and they're in conflict over somebody that they love for very different reasons. And there's some people who are great at appealing to dads, and there are some people like me who make horrible first impressions. Do you guys have any advice for how to win over the scary dad?
Yeah. Don't try. It's just not going to work. I mean, I've been there before. And I never understood why the dads didn't like me. The mothers would.
Right.
You bring them some flowers or something. There's nothing you could bring the dad that would make him go, oh, okay, come here. He's not going to like you. There's nothing you can do, so don't try. If you back off a little bit, he understands that you allow that space between you as opposed to you trying to reach in when that's the worst thing you could do.
That's good advice from the man over here.
If you're a movie
From
star, you
Walter
probably don't
White.
even have to win over dads. Though. They might feel like they have to win over
I'm
you.
trying to think, like,
He can just grab him by the That's all.
That's what he can do.
He's a movie star. Just go up and grab him by the
That's what he can do.
we all know that now.
Easy.
This one is the Hot One sauce. You're on the Hot One show.
Okay.
This is
is
your
yours.
own shows.
Okay.
This is it.
It's all.
This is it. It's the hot one.
There are a lot of theories why men grow facial hair, and over the courses of your guys' career, you've run the gamut from sexy stubble to full-blown pirate beards. So what I want to do is show you some iconic facial hair moments in your guys' career. Maybe you guys can trade grooming secrets, beard pet peeves, the mustaches that you miss, the beards that you couldn't stand. I just want to get a snap reaction. You ready?
We've had our fair share of facial hair, I know.
What was it like to have the most famous goatee in the world?
Well, it's badass, is what it is. It really is. And there's a certain, as far as facial hair, when I first started Walter White, I wanted it what I called an impotent mustache.
Okay.
Which was thin and nothing past the corners of the mouth.
Okay.
Anytime facial hair drops past the corners of the mouth, you start getting badass. The Heisenberg
And
full-on
notice
thing.
Bryan always has great facial expressions when he's sporting his beard.
This is like the 127 hours era, and then we have like a
Mustaches.
2016
Oh, man.
sort of era.
Yeah.
Which do you remember more fondly?
The mustaches, I don't know. I mean, they're both for roles. The first one was actually for my thesis film. I played a poet named Hart Crane, who had a stash. And then this is for my 70s look. I don't know. I'll sport it, but if I don't have to.
So like this is the elegantly disheveled look.
Yeah. As you can see, Bryan grows a much better beard than I can. That's about the extent of my beard growth.
So
Like,
what
if you just
happens
let it
in
go
here?
crazy?
It's not growing in the middle.
It just doesn't
here.
go in
It doesn't
there.
go in the middle. It's
No,
just.
I don't know.
So you've got the beatnik kind of chin beard.
I don't know if it's like my grandmother
Has a beard.
Has Swedish.
Yeah.
No, she's Swedish. I don't know if that.
So her beard is blonde.
The game changes quite a bit
okay.
as we go to Pain 100%, not in its construct, just in its violence.
And the violence.
Yes.
The violence factor.
It is called pain.
Got it. Okay.
So you know, James,
Not too bad so far. I'm waiting for it to kick in. Does it kick in?
I think it will, but maybe you just missed it, James. Maybe you just missed it.
No problem.
We like to talk food on First We Feast, and James, I know you used to work the night shift at a McDonald's drive-thru, and the social media age has really pulled back the curtain on what that's like. But what are your fondest memories of that time when you were working the McDonald's drive-thru, the night shift?
It was an adventure, you know. I was a young actor. I'd do different accents and practice different accents on people. It's hot. I got a couple dates.
You got dates?
Oh yeah.
That's not an easy pull from the drive-thru.
I know, and for whatever reason at the time we had to wear like purple McDonald's hats. It was hard to get a date with that thing on, but I managed to do it. I remember I took a young lady to Titanic that I met. Yeah. And we went back to McDonald's parking lot and made out in the car.
And then Bryan, you have some bizarre kitchen experience as well. Your job at a Daytona Beach restaurant actually got you wrapped up in a murder investigation?
Got a little troublesome, yeah. I worked at a Polynesian restaurant while I was traveling around the country, and got a job as a waiter. And there was a guy at this chef at this restaurant named Peter Wong. You okay?
It's not going away.
Peter Wong was a miserable human being. Just an awful, despicable, hated everyone kind of guy. And everyone hated him. So the waiters would sit around and talk about how would you kill Peter Wong? And so I said, I think I'd slice him up in a wok and stir fry him and make Mugu Guy Peter. So the end of the season comes, my brother and I hop on our motorcycles and we take off. We're gonna be gone for 3, 4, 5 months. About the time we left, something happened to Peter. He disappeared. The cops came into the restaurant and said, is there anybody here who ever talked about hurting Peter Wong? And they were like, yeah, kind of all of us, but anybody who's not here anymore? The Cranston boys, where are they? They've taken off on their motorcycle. When did they leave? A week ago. That's just around the time he disappeared. They put out an APB on us to look for us on our motorcycles. We were probably in the Carolinas by then or further north. And because Peter Wong, who always carried a huge stash of cash just to compensate for his, he was a horrible person. Anyway, a hooker picked him up at a dog track in Daytona and lured him home. Some other guy clubbed him on the head. They shoved him in the trunk of a car, and that's where
He was dead.
He was dead. And they were looking for us because we were talking about how we
You were the hottest lead.
How we were gonna, yeah. It's like,
How old were you?
I was 20, 21. And yeah.
That's
And they never
crazy.
did catch me.
And this one is Mad Dog 357.
Oh,
How are you doing, James?
Bryan is
Dog.
obviously just cool as a cucumber.
Mad Dog 357.
Is the key like not get on your lips?
There's no real workaround in this game.
Or
You just
like
gotta kinda
swallow
take it
it
on.
fast, maybe? Oh man.
All right. This is a part that we do in every show where we do Explain That Graham. We do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, and we pull up interesting pictures.
That is hot.
And because James uploads at a rate that's like 100 times you, Bryan, what we've done is we've pulled up just a couple of James's pictures. And what I want to do is show you, Bryan, and you try to fill in the blanks. You tell me what's going on in these pictures, and then James, you can tell Bryan to what extent he has the story right. Does that sound good?
Sounds like it's gonna be embarrassing.
I don't think so. Right off the bat, this one.
That's awesome. You know, that's funny because I recognize that from the movie. That's actually not Photoshop. That's his actual body.
Really? You got a trunk like that, huh,
Yeah.
James?
Yeah.
Yep. Worked hard on that.
Was
Pretty
this a
insane
promo
booty.
item, or what is this?
I didn't make that. I didn't Photoshop that. I didn't put those two images together. I just found it.
That's a salt and pepper shaker, is that what it is?
Boom! What's going on there?
What's going on here?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Wow. You just got shot or something, right?
What? No, I'm playing you.
Oh, that's you!
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. Wow. When did you do that?
That is my Emmy-nominated web series, Making a Scene, and we mash up different TV shows. We don't choose what gets mashed up. Oh my God, you're sweating.
I know. That was odd. That 357.
So we have like a
eyes,
wheel. The fans pick which shows we're gonna recreate, and then we have a wheel, and the wheel decides what shows are gonna be mashed up. So Breaking Bad got mashed up with Sex and the City.
Oh, is that right? I gotta see it.
I got one more for you. You know what's going on here?
No, I don't want to know what's going on.
That's Seth.
Is that Seth?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell. But there's love there, man.
Yeah. Well, obviously you haven't seen our recreation of the Kanye and Kim video, Bound 2.
No.
So we recreated it shot for shot, and he played Kim and I played Kanye.
And are you guys, did you guys find each other? Are you a couple now?
After that, yeah. Yeah.
Made it official?
Never going back. If we have one more, I need more milk.
We have one more. James is taking out an entire glass of milk already. Brian, how you doing?
I'm okay. There was a period of time when that mad dog just kind of went,
That's what it does.
grabbed me and pulled me forward and was like, woo.
But now
Yeah.
you've recovered.
Now I'm okay.
All right, so this one is Blairs Megadeth sauce with liquid rage. You're probably wondering, why is he grabbing the bottle? Why is he shaking it up like that?
Yeah,
and
why?
the reason is because it's sort of a tradition around here to put a little extra dab on the last wing. You don't have to if you don't want to. I put like a little dab. That's aggressive. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'll just put it in the middle of the table. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh.
Why not? I'll put a little bit extra on there.
For it. A dab.
Well, it's slow. It's not
That's-
coming out. Like that?
That's good. That's good. Oh. Oh.
That's it.
That's good. Just a little dab and a scrape. That's no big deal.
right. There we go. That's such a typical boy. Always watching. Okay. Yeah, there
There we go. All right. Boys,
Oh my God.
last question.
And you're doing it right with us, right? You're like,
Right along with you.
all right. And so are you immune to this now?
So I've now done it like 42 times.
Yeah.
So it's just, I know it's Groundhog Day. I'm just as blasted out, just in as much pain as you guys are. It's just, this is my existence, this is my
You
life.
haven't
I
killed
just
all your
soldier
taste
on.
buds?
Maybe that, I'm working on it.
Can we bite the part that's not where it is?
It's, you know what?
let's do it.
You d-
All right. Ready?
All right, go.
So it's good that we're focusing on James on this one, since I know you're dying.
I got it down fast. I think my stomach's gonna like rebel, but I got it down fast.
I think we do a C+ job here on Hot Ones, but that doesn't matter because Dave Skylark gives the hottest interviews in the entire game.
Well, Dave Scarlett's from the interview. That was sad because we were gonna use that guy. We could have had a whole run with
You could have
interviewing
done
people.
3 movies, but yeah, whole thing.
Too bad. I guess it's just we can't bring it back.
You can't bring it back?
Nobody wants us to bring that
Yeah.
back. We used the character. I interviewed Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea
Before the VMAs.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was great.
I think you could actually bring that character back. There's no reason you can't.
Yeah.
It's ballsy.
It's
Yeah.
ballsy and it's good, and we need interviewers. If this is all we got, we need better.
It was fun. I
Dearth
mean,
of interviewers. here.
Yes. Look at you guys clearing the board. Heroic, brave. How do you feel?
Alive.
I feel even closer to Brian after going through that.
The floor is now yours. This camera, that camera, or that camera, 30 seconds. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Oh, this is what we win. Come on. Brian has a new book. I can't wait to read it. He didn't give me a copy yet.
Oh God, I keep hearing about this. Yeah, I have a book. I have a book out called A Life in Parts. And it's about all the parts that we play in our real lives. A father, a son, a husband, brother, and all the parts that I've played on film and television. It's coming
I got
out.
some movies coming out. Next year I did a movie called The Masterpiece with my brother, which is about the making of a really good bad movie called The Room.
Have you seen The Room?
It's supposed to be the worst movie ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bryan actually plays himself in the movie.
James has a habit of roping friends in.
All right. Let's get out of here. All right. Kind of like when you bit me in the balls.
What?
Oh, yeah.